Hello there. Welcome to Growing Up Artist, a STEAM lab, a place where creativity, curiosity, and kindness belong to everyone, no matter your age.
Hi, welcome back to Growing Up Artist. Today we're doing something really unique. We're going to be engineering food with paper. This is one of those projects that looks fun at first, and then you realize how much thinking is actually involved. Before we start, let's talk about what this actually is. This project is a relief sculpture, which means we're building an artwork that comes off the surface, but doesn't become fully three-dimensional. Think of it as living between flat art and sculpture. Artists have been creating relief art for centuries, and food has always been a popular subject. We see food every day, but we rarely stop to think about how it could be recreated using totally different materials. For this project, I'm using heavyweight construction paper. It's not cardstock, but it's sturdy, flexible, and very easy to cut, which makes it perfect for layering. I start by choosing my junk food, and for me, that's a donut. I love donuts. They're basically my kryptonite. For the purposes of this video, I'm keeping it simple so you can clearly see how the layers work. In class, these foods are usually made larger than life, which makes them even more fun and dramatic. Working in reverse pro tip. Here's the biggest tip of the entire project. You must work in reverse. That means I start with the back layer first, not the details. For the donut, first layer, the donut shape. Second layer, the frosting. Final layer, the sprinkles. Everything builds from back to front. If this were a baked potato, I'd start with the plate, then the potato skin, then the inside, then butter, then chives. Always think, what is furthest back? Building the relief. Once all my paper layers are cut and arranged, I move on to creating the relief. I cut small pieces of cardboard to act as spacers. If you have foam board, that works even better. I use hot glue because it dries fast and holds securely, but this part needs planning. Once hot glue touches paper, there's no fixing it. The goal is to make sure no cardboard is visible. All layers sit evenly. The structure feels intentional. Your artwork is assessed based on how clean and hidden the structure is. Assembling the donut. I glue the cardboard to the back of the donut layer first. Then the frosting layer goes on top with a small amount of hot glue. The sprinkles are added last with regular glue. They're tiny, and that works just fine. Even small details matter, but the concept and structure matter more than perfection. Extending the project. After the junk food, students move on to a traditional food from their culture. That part may come later, but the structure stays the same. Once you understand the process, you can create any food this way. Think structurally. Solve problems visually. Work with layers and depth. Art isn't about memorizing steps. It's about learning how to think. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give us a like so we can continue creating projects that inspire, challenge, and elevate what art can be. The future isn't about memorizing answers. It's about solving problems, and art teaches us exactly how to do that.